Chelsea, and first here Arsenal at Brighton, where they were beaten last season. And watching on for us are match commentators Alan Smith and Rob Hawthorne.
And season's greetings from the seaside, where Brighton have not changed their position as a result of the games that have taken place earlier, and nor have Arsenal, who both teams have been freshened up with 3 changes from Saturday. Chris Hughton retains Matt Ryan in goal, although he will lose the ever-present goalkeeper next month when Australia play in the Asian Cup. He does lose one defender, Lewis Dunk, to suspension, just as another Shane Duffy returns from a ban. He and Leon Balogun are paired together for the first time since the first month of the season. Dale Stephens, the third Brighton player to be sent off in the last 7 league games, starts for only the second time since that red card against Cardiff. And the club's leading goal scorer, Glenn Murray, makes his return to the first 11 ahead of the Romanian international Florin Andoni. He's among the substitutes, along with 38-year-old Bruno, whose lengthy career includes 2 spells under Unai Emery in Spain. The Arsenal boss has had more than his fair share of injuries to cope with at the back. Bernd Leno is fine to continue in goal after the victory over Burnley, but Nacho Monreal was added to an injury list already comprising Hector Bellerin, Rob Holding and Shkodran Mustafi, although Laurent Koscielny's able to return and Stefan Lichtsteiner's in. Lucas Torreira and Matteo Guendouzi are risked, despite being under the threat of suspension from another booking. And Mesut Ozil starts back-to-back competitive games for the first time since mid-September, when the 2 fixtures in question were almost a fortnight apart. Aaron Ramsey, on his 28th birthday, starts on a list of substitutes that includes teenager Joe Willock, hoping for a first Premier League game since April. Well, not only was this the kind of fixture that Arsenal would lose last season, it was a very fixture that to go through the middle towards Aubameyang. Duffy's got across with him, but he's still got his effort away. Brilliantly improvised effort and a decent stop too.
But it's classic Aubameyang, that. His confidence is sky high just now, coming in from that left flank. He knows the situation, knows his whereabouts, and knows of Matt Ryan, who had to be really agile to backpedal here, the keeper.
Ryan proper a run at him. Flew across. Would be a major scalp if they can beat Arsenal here for the 2nd season running. Here's Lacazette having a go. Lacazette, who suddenly found himself surrounded, but it's placed in by Aubameyang. A precision finish. Well, Brighton made a real mess of trying to get their lines clear.
Against an Arsenal side now that squeezes aggressively, that presses the ball. Lacazette gets a lot of thanks for this, to keep it alive, didn't they just? But talk about shooting yourself in the foot, dwelling on the ball in your own penalty area. Against an Arsenal side now that squeezes aggressively.
Much required. March rolls it into Murray. Shaka's corner that came out, and it's beyond Murray and cleared. Montoya has a go. And Lichtsteiner. Pascal Gross. Proper on the stretch. This time Lichtsteiner having some joy getting forward. It's cleared. March. Doesn't reach Murray. Koscielny in the way. Feed Lichtsteiner. Bernardo. Lost out. It's Montoya who plays it across, and Murray couldn't get the cleanest of strikes. And Leno, he's given it. The Arsenal players, has he given it? No, he hasn't given it.
But the Arsenal did think he had for 1 second there.
Well, clearly the Arsenal players felt the goalkeeper had control of the ball, and ultimately the referee did agree, but initially he did point back to the centre circle.
Well, finally they've woken up, and
Glett looking for Ozil, who gets the flick on. Aubameyang's in there again. And the corner doesn't clear that. He swings in the corner. Leno does get Cardia switching sides. March with a header on. He was offside there. Glenn Murray flag up. It's Gross. It's deflected. Arsenal. They're looking for the foul there. And that one's found its way through to Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And he's denied a second. Well, he's wondering there how he could possibly have been left so exposed.
Well, it's another good run. Watch Montoya here. He just doesn't know where he is and he gets caught on his heels. He's a relieved man when Matt Ryan anticipates
Up now, here's March, put in by Stevens. Lacadia there again. Was he pulled down? No. Gross and Lacadia with the targets to hit. And it's Lacadia who could get in here. He's beaten the goalkeeper. And after their sluggish start, Brighton are level. Jürgen Lacadia
getting beaten by a long ball of that nature. Lichtsteiner, in his efforts to get a head on it to clear it, actually helps Brighton by taking the weight off this pass.
Rounds it off. Brighton from defending a corner, strike at the other end.
Well, any coach will be furious about.
This comes up a Brighton head. Here's Montoya. Murray.
Brighton's shape now. They can go forward and get men in support of the ball in the way they couldn't early on in this match.
Well, that was reckless from Glenn Murray, brings him a yellow card.
Yeah, trying to do his bit for the team as the lone striker, shuttling back. But when you are the wrong side like that and you foul your man, yellows it.
Trying to stand on right on top of the goalkeeper. Great switch from him. Solly March. Propper's header!
It's normally where you would expect Glenn Murray to be on the end of this kind of cross. From one wide man to the other. It's not a bad attempt under pressure from Lichtsteiner.
Aubameyang tries to take it first time and almost got a second. Instead looking for Duffy and Balogun. It's Duffy again, finds Lacadia brilliantly, and it's Propper arriving on the scene, and he tried to lay it off the first time, and on taking on the shot himself, misses the target.
Well, he's making some good runs, David Propper. And Brighton are playing some good football on the front foot here. Intelligent play by Lacadia. He didn't feel, I think, he could shoot first time. That's why he's tried to lay.
It's Ramsey. He spotted Maitland-Niles. Iwobi to Kolasinac.
Get him to turn. He can build in this fashion.
Ramsey looking to pick out Lichtsteiner. And picking out Lacadia with a brilliant ball. Jürgen Lacadia! Here's Stevens, looking through the middle for March, who's broken in behind Xhaka. Oh, he's tried to lob it over the goalkeeper, and he couldn't get the execution right, Solly March.
Well, it's been a theme of the night. Straight ball over the top. Undoing the defence, this time Xhaka doesn't get himself in a good enough position. Solly March is way off here. Just needs to take some
back through. And it's been won back by Aubameyang, who gets it back from Ramsey, and Shane Duffy sorts it out.
No, I don't know what Bernardo was doing there on the edge of his own box. Trying to be a little too clever. Bit of a heavy touch from Aubameyang.
Here's Torreira. Awkward slice from Edens. Now Bernardo. Gross. March was following in. And towards Aubameyang. Iwobi trying to do likewise. Oh, the cannon's back. Could have gone anywhere.
That would have been one of the strangest goals. Off Iwobi's heel, it looked like. Yeah, that would have been some finish. Just a spin on the ball, took it away from that far post.
Socrates made the defensive intervention. It is a point that takes Arsenal into the top four for now, but not the victory that they would have hoped for. And Brighton instead end their losing run with a valuable point here, recovering well from Aubameyang's early strike to get their equaliser through Jurgen Locadia. Brighton 1, Arsenal 1.